Hey Gilbert, is there really a speakeasy downtown? Let's go try to find it.
Welcome to another episode of Go To Gilbert. I'm Rob Hundley with the AZ Realty by Rob team with the Chaim Real Estate Company. I'm in this slightly undisclosed location with Joey. Joey,
Yep.
Great to have you here today.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm going to keep the suspense going for a little while because that's kind of part of this whole thing we got going here. Tell us, Joey. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Joey Quatmann. I've been a Gilbert resident for about 10 years. Prior to that, I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. But yeah, I've been in the bar industry now for a little over a decade and a half, and yeah, just really enjoy this area. So
You're dropping a clue.
Okay,
dropping a clue. Let's go ahead and spill the beans. Tell them where we are.
So we are at the White Rabbit. It is a Prohibition era cocktail bar, also known as a speakeasy, located in the Heritage Building in downtown Gilbert.
Nice. And I got to say, this is a beautiful, beautiful setup. But it's missing something. It's missing a sign out front.
Yeah. So yeah, because we're kind of doing the whole speakeasy vibe, experience. We don't really have a sign or anything like that. You basically, part of the fun about the White Rabbit is you've got to find us. So you got to kind of hunt and peck and find around. Easiest way though is to go on our Instagram or go on our website, and we also have to have a password for entry. So that's the best way to go about doing it. So.
And the password changes regularly. I can tell you I've tried to get in with last month's password, and it didn't go so well.
Yeah, no, so we change it every month. So if you go, once again, if you have a friend or whatever and they give you the password, that's great. But if you sign up for the email list, don't worry, we won't spam you, but we will send you the password every month. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. You described this as a Prohibition-style cocktail lounge, and that's exactly what it is. I mean, you come in here and you're transported.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about.
Yeah, so the idea is we try to create an immersive experience. That's really what we're trying to do. Most of the time when you go to a bar, you just kind of walk in and then you just stare at the TV, above. Yeah, and really, I mean, you could do that at home. You can go and have a drink. You can, stare at your TV. But really, what makes the White Rabbit unique is the idea is when you come here, like you said, we want you to be transported. We want you to feel like you've actually been, you're in the 1920s. So like what it would have been like to be actually at a Prohibition era cocktail bar.
And that is exactly the way it feels. I mean, honestly, it's like coming in and walking onto a TV or a movie set.
Yeah. So I mean, that's really one of the advantages, or one of the great things about this place is people, they come here, they take a lot of pictures. They love to they dress up. A lot of the girls would dress up as flappers, and that's part of the fun. This is where I would consider a destination spot. People come from all over the world. Probably one of the best compliments I ever had was a gentleman from Chicago who says that he goes to a lot of these style places. He's like, I never thought that I would find the best speakeasy ever in Gilbert, Arizona. So that was a nice little tip of the hat. So
you want it to be a best kept secret, but not that well kept.
Yeah, we don't yeah, exactly. So we don't want to. We're not trying to be exclusive, to the extent that we don't want to kick anybody out. But to me, it's more about the fun of what it would have been like to do that. What that experience would have been like. So. The idea of having to, find the place, you go behind some dark alley and then you walk in and you're in this beautiful place. So
exactly.
Yeah.
There's another part to the immersive experience too. Tell me a little bit about the bartenders and the staff.
Oh yeah. So I mean, that's the other thing is a good aspect of that is that your staff has really got to be dialed in, and I would say that the staff they also are a part of that immersive experience. When you come in here and you sit down in my bar, you're not just getting a cocktail, you're getting a work of art, and the whole entire staff though too, they all really embrace it. A lot of other places you just had some kid, he's working there and he seems kind of miserable or whatever. But I mean, most of the people here, they all really, really embrace what it would have been like to, be, I guess, in the service industry during that time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, if you haven't been here already, by all means, drop by. This is an amazing place. And this isn't the only thing that you all are doing either.
No. So we also have the parlor room, which is it's all kind of more of a nightclub environment. It's a little bit more single and mingle as opposed to the Rabbit. We kind of consider it a date night spot where there's assigned seating and everything. But we wanted to create a different experience based on guest feedback of having more lively music and still having those great cocktails that you come to look for, but having it just a little bit slightly different experience. And so the parlor room is currently open, and then we have something else coming. We have a surprise for you guys probably within the next month. So
we're keeping the suspense going here. That's
absolutely,
that's a big part of it. And again, that's what makes this so much fun.
Yeah. I mean, the idea is that we're different. Like I've seen other bars that kind of do that immersive experience, but I really like when you look at it, we are probably the #1 spot in Gilbert for that.
I believe you. I believe you. You absolutely, hands down, are. So when you're not transporting people back to the Prohibition era, what do you like to do?
I like to do a lot of things. One of the things I do is I play hockey. There's actually an ice rink about 10 minutes from here. There's also a Top Golf across the street from that. I also just found a stray dog on the street, so I guess I'm a dad dog now, and I'm gonna have to go check out the dog park down the street. I mean, that's the great thing about Gilbert is you're always within 10 minutes of doing something really fun and different. The entertainment district here has really just expanded exponentially. 10 years ago they would roll the streets up at 9 o'clock, and now it's there's always something to do, and there's all kinds of bars. We have a boutique hotel coming into this area. We also know Oso is going to expand, along with some other really great things that are coming our way. So,
Gilbert has done such a great job with their entertainment district.
Yeah.
There really is something down here for everybody.
Really, there is. I mean, you walk down the street and there's lots of brunch and families during the day, and then when you come kind of during night, there's a whole nightlife going on, and obviously it's a great place to live because it's relatively safe. It's definitely a safe area, and it's just a lot of fun. So
again, if you haven't found the White Rabbit yet, please do. You will thank me, believe me. That's going to do it for this episode of Go To Gilbert. Joey, thanks again for being here and being a part of this.
Thank you.
We'll see you at our next outing.